Welcome back to Scent Score. So we are here for the weekend review of Valhalla by Rayhaan. Can you see that? Is it focusing? Yeah, anyway, it's my decant. I haven't got a full bottle. I'm trying to save some money and I'm trying to cut down some of my fragrances because I've got far too many. So I'm just trying to be a bit more frugal. So a 10 ml decant is plenty for the week. I may go and buy some of these myself anyway, which I generally do. I probably will end up with them anyway, but yeah. So 5 compliments this week from Valhalla, and all from work colleagues really. But yeah, I mean, we take them all, don't we? Apart from one, I was in Tesco's, which was just a stranger in Tesco's, which was a bit of a random one. I felt a bit awkward actually, because I wasn't sure what she was getting at first. But then she goes, "It just smells really nice, and it's the sort of thing I like for my husband." So I just told her, I had to tell her it was Angel Share, because I thought I'm not going to go through all the dupe thing and explain it all. I just thought, no, I haven't got time for that. So anyway, but yeah, I mean, who would know, right? So let's do a little bit of review for it. So the first thing I noticed with this, I mean, like I said to you before, I'm not into the notes. I'm not into all the, you know, it's high in bergamot and freaking citruses. I get it. I get all that sort of stuff. But to me, does it smell good? Is it blended well? Does it smell synthetic? Do you know what I mean? They're the sort of things that get me. And if it smells good and it lasts a long time and people like it and I enjoy my scent bubble, that's all I care about. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about. So Rayhaan Valhalla opens with, I mean, I did check the notes. So it's quite fruity at the start, and it's a raspberry note, and you can tell it's raspberry because it's quite distinctive, isn't it, raspberry? But it's quite prominent at the start. But then it quite quickly, sort of after a minute or so, you get that sort of alcoholic, but smooth, like a rum cognac sort of thing. You know, it's not like a horrible alcohol, like, you know, like the morning after when you just smell like shit. It's not like that. It's like a really smooth, you know, how you just imagine sort of sitting on a veranda in the middle of Dubai or something with a nice cognac on the rocks or something like that. That's what it feels like. It's really, really nice. So, and it's quite sweet. I expected it to be quite boozy and then go quite dark, but it didn't really. It stays quite sweet, but not too sweet at all. It's really, really well balanced for me anyway, for my nose. And I'm not overly keen on really sweet fragrances, but it's really, really nice. And then on the dry down, you sort of lose the raspberry, but you still keep a bit of that sweetness, but it just goes into this sort of leathery, oody. Whether they're in the notes, I'm not sure, but that's what I get anyway. You know, speaking from experience with some of my other frags, but it's like leathery, oody. You still got the sort of the rum, the cognac. There's a little bit of rose in there, perhaps as well. You can get sort of wafts of that, but you sort of get different things every time. But then every sort of 15-20 minutes, you get a waft of yourself if you're moving around or you're getting out the car or whatever. You get that raspberry again, but you sniff and you're like, it's not there. You know, you can't really smell it. Maybe I'm going nose blind, I don't know, to it, but all of a sudden it's there again, and it's just like you get this little pop of sweetness. So it's a really, really nice fragrance, and I think it's like, was it 39 quid? Again, I'm not affiliated with these guys at all. You know, if they want to send me something, I'm all for it. But yeah, $39.99 I think, with free delivery, something like that. You may be able to get it cheaper. I know there's some of you guys have got, I don't know, Strong Style Fragrances got discount codes, TJ Talk Scents. I'm sure there's plenty of others out there. So hit one of those up and have a look at their discount codes. But yeah, it's a really, really nice fragrance. So scoring wise, as far as longevity, it's got to be, I mean, on me, it was really sort of minimum 7 to 8 hours. So probably a skin scent longer, but I tend to sort of get home, have a shower, and put something else on for the evening because I'm trying to test some samples or some other bits. So I would say a solid 8 hours. So we've got to give it for that, I think, with the style of fragrance it is as well. And the fact that it sort of stays it doesn't drop off, it just sort of stays quite strong. I think we've got to give it an 8.5 there. Sillage is great as well. I mean, you've got a good foot and a half in front of you at least, and it leaves a great scent trail, which is clearly how I got some of my compliments this week. So yeah, it's a banger. And like I say, 5 compliments for the week, and I think we've got to give it a score, really. I'm going to give it a 9, you know, because I really, really like it. And the only thing is, I tried to get a sample of Share Paradis to do a little side-by-side for you, but it hasn't arrived in time, unfortunately. So I might do that at a later date, because a friend of mine has just bought a bottle, but unfortunately it hasn't arrived in time. So once I get that, I might just do a little side-by-side and just give you a little bit of a comparison, because I think that'd be quite interesting. But anyway, Valhalla by Rayhaan, it's a 9 out of 10. If you like your boozy fragrances with a little bit of sweetness, that don't go overboard, they're not too strong, they're not in your face, they just stay just on that border between sweetness and heavy and dark, and it just stays along that line. It's just right for me anyway. I don't like things too dark, especially for the daytime. I generally don't do evening stuff anyway, so you know, for those sort of scents for me are just sort of, I never really use them. So this is perfect, and you can use this in the day. It's great for autumn, it'd be fantastic for winter. You could probably wear it into a bit of spring as well, until it gets warm, and then it might be a bit cloying, but by then you're on your freshies anyway. So yeah, so there you go, that's my little review. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, fair play to you. I've got loads of other little reviews going up on the website, on the TikTok channel and the YouTube channel as well. So take a look at those. Please give me a follow, please give me a like, leave a comment and let me know if you've tried this, and let me know what you think, and let me know if you think it's close to the original. And I will see you on the next one. See you in a bit.